Started working for my father at Lake Erie Welding. He taught me to weld and machine and learn all the operations on the floor, which at the time I didn't want to do that. By getting my hands dirty on the floor and my father teaching me how to weld and how to do machining and things like that, I realized I liked that and ultimately went into engineering. I was infatuated by conveyor equipment and how they work and how they're designed. That led into learning more about machining and how those precision components go together in a piece of equipment like that, and then ultimately into the design of it. So that evolved over the years, and for the most part in those early years, it was automotive based.
My story here has definitely been an evolution. When I was growing up, my mom and my dad worked for the business. So my grandfather, my grandma, and my mom kind of all worked within 10 feet of each other.
My father allowed my brother Ron and I to somewhat do our own thing. I chose to standardize on the conveyor products. Ron chose to standardize on industrial heating. And I credit my father for allowing us the opportunity to take the business and allowed us to take it in a different direction. Over the years, we started realizing what was going on in e-commerce. We also quickly realized we couldn't support our original customer base, which is what led into the formation of LogistiQ.
My dad would talk about the business, casually with me, and he would bring up sort of this e-commerce business, and it did kind of dovetail into retail, which is what my background was. And as those conversations progressed, I kind of started seeing a future where I could exist in Luco. And prior to that, I just never saw how my background could fit.
About 2019, we were so deep into it that our business, the demand for our products actually tripled. At that time, we realized we didn't have the capacity at Luco in Sandusky. Looking out further from Erie County, we found in Ottawa County this facility that we're in today, which was a World War II depot, 750,000 square feet. Until recently, we had a customer visit where we had 40 customers in here at one time for a meeting, plus our staff of maybe 10 or 12. It all made sense then on the requirements to conduct business at the scale and the level that we're at.
We were very focused on serving those customers and solving those customers' problems. And so when I think about LogistiQ and the evolution from Luco, at that time, we were really servicing the distributors or the integrators, which means we weren't talking to the end users.
We like to ask our customers, where are the pain points? Where are the areas where our innovation team can help you? And that leads to developing products that are aligned to the customer needs. We're able to do this very quickly and turn new products to market at speeds that I think our competitors are not able to do. And I believe that's what sets us apart from our competitors. In Ottawa County, we found that there was an ample workforce. I thank Jobs Ohio for helping us put together the workforce. We ramped up and hired 200 people within a year and a half.
A lot of what we need in this company is just people who have the right attitude, the right work ethic, and the right values. If you start with integrity, integrity is everything to me. If you're honest, you're fair, and you treat people with respect, both your team and your customers, I think that is the foundation for everything that we do. So next would be innovation. And I think when you hear innovation, you might immediately assume we're talking about a new technology or a new product. But to me, innovation is just having that curiosity, having that entrepreneurial spirit, having the ability to come in and challenge status quo. When I say that, I mean it's innovation in all aspects of what we do. Next is accountability. Accountability for us just means owning your actions, honoring your commitments both to your teammates and to our customers. Finally, collaboration. Collaboration just means working together with your team members and your customers to ultimately solve the problem. We want to ensure we're taking everyone's perspective, everyone's expertise, and bringing that together to find the best possible outcome. So again, collaboration rounds out the four most important things for us here at LogistiQ: integrity, innovation, accountability, and collaboration.
One of the things my dad taught us is you absolutely need the best tools and the best people to succeed. And our goal was not to be the same as everybody else. We wanted to be the best of class. So he always preached, you have to reinvest into the business. And you have to reinvest not only in capital equipment, but also in the people. The capital equipment that we invested in Port Clinton required skilled trades.
I think we have been fortunate that our area does a lot to support that. I don't think that's true for everybody, but there is definitely a demand for the skilled trades here at LogistiQ. I'm not gonna lie, we work hard, but we also embrace an environment where we respect work-life balance. If you are hired here, you probably share the same values. You probably know what it's like to be a hard worker and also appreciate time with friends and family. And ultimately, that's what we want. We want to come here, we want to do our best work, ultimately serve our customer, and go home to our families.
I really believe that where we're at today, we have the best workforce. And I think our customers realize that. We're able to innovate in ways that other companies are not. We're very nimble, and that doesn't happen without the right staff and the right people. And I really believe we have that here.
The culture that we built here at LogistiQ is one that I'm personally proud of. I found that it's easier to make improvements to culture if you can quantify it. So a Net Promoter Score is often used in consumer products. Would you recommend this to a friend or family member? So I started to think, what if we just asked people that about their work? Today, we went outside to take a company picture. And when I was standing there, I thought, I'd love to see if the Net Promoter Score worked. I'd love to see who actually recommended their friend or family member to work here. And the family numbers were astounding. I saw at least 50 to 75 people out front with not just one family member, sometimes multiple. I think that was our mission 5 years ago, and today was the first day that I've actually seen that in a tangible way, and it's really rewarding.